So you're wondering how much it costs to live in the Clearwater area. Wait 1 second, we're about to find out. I'm a real estate agent located in the Clearwater area, and I service all the way from Clearwater Beach all the way down to St. Pete Beach and the Tampa Bay area. My name is John Kinnunen, and thank you for tuning in today. I really do appreciate it. If you're thinking about moving or relocating to the area, or you're thinking about buying another investment home, reach out to me, message me, email me, call me day or night. It doesn't matter. I'm always here to help. I'm happy to help. If you want, just drop a question in the comments and I monitor them, so I will get back to you. Also, hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell icon so that you're notified every time I release a new video, because I'm always doing videos on what it's like to live in the area. If you ever want to, if there's an area you're looking for, specifically, go ahead, drop it in the comments or message it to me. If I haven't done a video on it already, I can either do you a personal video, or I will go out and I will take my camera and my drone and I will do a video on that area. Now, everybody's wondering how much it costs to live in the Clearwater area. And believe it or not, the housing prices in Clearwater as a whole, and a little later I'm going to pull up a map and I'm going to break down the different areas and how much houses are in those areas and how much it is to live there. But until then, we're just going to go through a few different things, compare the areas. But believe it or not, Clearwater as a whole is not that much more expensive than the rest of the United States. The average house price in the United States is right around $231,000. Florida as a whole is only around $237,000, and believe it or not, Clearwater as a whole is at $208,000. Now, when you get over the Memorial Causeway and you get to Clearwater Beach, and you're in that area, basically all the way down to like the Johns Pass to the Treasure Island area, the average price is gonna be right around $600,000 to find a decent home. And when you compare Clearwater as a whole compared to other cities in Florida, it's about 5.4% less than the average. Now, if you get up into Miami, you're going to see that Miami is about 11% higher than the average for Florida. And if you ask me, that's not that bad for living as close as you can to the beach. So you can get a decent home and still only be 30 to 45 minutes from the beach and still live someplace where it's summer year round. In the summertime, it does get a little hot, I'm not gonna lie, but for those 2 to 3 months, you're trading that for, if you're coming from the north, from 9 months of cold weather, because that's where I came from. I come from Michigan, where I have my real estate license in Michigan as well, and I have my real estate license in Florida. And we've been living down here now for about 5 years. Now, we've talked a little bit about buying a home, mostly buying a home, but if you're coming here to rent, if you want to rent a 1-bedroom home, it's going to be right around $960. If you want to rent a 3-bedroom home, it's going to be right around $1,554. And if you want to rent a 4-bedroom home, it's going to be $1,878 right around. Now, the Clearwater Beach area is going to be a little higher. It's going to be anywhere between $2,500 to $5,000, depending on the amenities, when it's been updated, and the location. As you get closer to the beach, the price goes up, obviously. Now, the average condo that's sold in the area is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. Now, if you're concerned about utilities are going to run you right around $184 a month. And that's for like your water, your gas, and your electric. And internet in the area is right around $60 a month, which is pretty much with the average around the United States. Also, your groceries are going to run you right around what they do everywhere else. Now, if you're concerned about getting to work, and you live on the beach, there is something called the Jolly Trolley, and you can buy a $5 pass and you can ride it all day long. There's also bus passes that you can pay for the month that goes all throughout Tampa and Clearwater and Largo and all the surrounding areas, and it's $85 and you can ride it as much as you want. Now, if you're like me and you like to drive a car, you can still drive your car, and the average price of gas right now is $2.40 a gallon. So that's not bad. You can also ride your bike or walk. This is a very pedestrian friendly area. I don't know if you've ever been here, if you've ever visited, but say you want to cross the street, all you gotta do is find a crosswalk, you hit the button, it starts blinking these yellow lights, and cars literally come to a dead stop, screeching. It's crazy, but it's nice because people care about you around here. That's what I like about this community. Everybody cares about everybody else. Now, if you're going out to eat if you're going out as a couple to eat, the average meal is gonna run you around $60 to $70. And one thing I like about the area, all the way from Clearwater Beach all the way down to St. Pete Beach, is really you're not gonna find a lot of what you call chain restaurants. You're gonna find a lot of mom and pop shops, and the seafood is amazing. It's fresh. Sometimes some of the restaurants, boats pull up and they take the seafood off of there and it's cooked fresh. My personal favorite is the grouper sandwich. If you ever go to Frenchie's or Krabby Bill's or basically any restaurant on the island, they're gonna have some kind of grouper, whether it's a super grouper or just a regular grouper, but I always get it blackened. I love it blackened. It's my favorite. Sometimes I get the Caribbean jerk on it. Now, if you're gonna go out into like the Clearwater area as a whole, it's gonna run you right around $50. Not really that big of a difference, 50, 60 bucks if you get a drink or something like that. Now, the taxes here, if you're coming from one of those high tax dollar states, and I did do a video on taxes here in Florida, and if you want to watch it, it's right here. You can click on that link, or it's going to be down in the description as well if you want to wait until the end. But we have no state intangible tax, we have no estate tax, we have a low sales tax of only between 6 and 7%, and we have no state income tax. So if you're coming from one of those high dollar tax states, you're going to be able to afford more of a house because the taxes here are so low on your property. Now, your health care, as you can see, is about average with the rest of the United States. It's about $203 per person for a healthy adult. The household median income here in Clearwater area is right around $45,000 a year. The United States average is right around $57,000. Now, for a family income, it's right around $60,000 a year, and the U.S. average is right around $70,000. So it's going to be a little bit lower, but the cost of living here is a little lower as well. Let's take a look at this map. Okay, so if you're looking at this map with me right here, you can see that Clearwater as a whole is right about average with the rest of the United States. Down here is the key. 100% is the U.S. average, and anything above that is above average, and anything below that is below average. So you can see that Clearwater as a whole, like I said, is right around the U.S. national average, which we covered a little earlier. If you get to Clearwater Beach here, all the way down to right about Johns Pass, Treasure Island area, things are going to be about the same price. You're going to pay between $500 to $2 million for a home or a condo, just depending on the amenities, if it's a condo, and depending on, if it's updated, how many bedrooms, how many baths, things like that. The average condo in the area actually is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. And then when you get down to the St. Pete Beach area, things are going to get a little less expensive compared to
the rest of the beach area here, but not by much. And if you keep continuing down, I'm just going to mention that Bradenton down here is right about average. It's a great place to live. A lot of people do, when they move to the area, they do move to this area. It's got great schools, low crime rate. It's a great area, and we do sell quite a few homes in that area. As you can see, if you want to be close to the beach, you don't have to, pay a ton of money for a house. You can actually uh, buy a house anywhere in this area right here, and you're going to be paying below what the U.S. national average is. So you can still find a home, live where it's summer year round, and still be, only 30 to 45 minutes away from the beach. You're, you're going to get, closer to 45 minutes to an hour if you get over here in the Tampa area, which isn't a bad area as well, because there's tons of things to do, shopping, things like that. There are new condos, new apartments going up all the time in this area. But if you really want to get, close to the beach, you're going to be paying, like I said, right around between 500 to $2 million. So it's really up to you on where you want to live and what your budget is and what you're really looking for. This area over here is where a lot of the, shopping centers are, and hospitals and schools and things like that are located in this area that I'm, circling right now. If you do, one of the nice things about, being on the beach though is all the mom and pop restaurants you have. You're not going to really find too many chain restaurants, in this area, which is nice. I really do enjoy that. You go out and you get some good seafood, or, you know, support a local business that's been there for years and years and years.
Now remember, condos and homes in the area are going to be right around $500,000 all the way up to $2 million. It's just going to depend on the amenities, when it was updated, where it's located, things like that. And nobody knows the area better than I do. So if you're thinking about, relocating because of a job, or investing in the area, or moving someplace where just the taxes are lower and the weather is nicer, be sure to call me, text me, email me, whatever you want to do, whatever works for you. Drop a message in the comments if you want. Like I said, I monitor them. I will respond to you. Now remember to hit the subscribe button if you like this and you've been here before and something I said just resonated with you and made you remember something. Put it in the comments. And even if you're looking for a new construction home, I can help you find that as well, which there is a lot of building going on right now. There are so many cranes when you drive through Tampa right now that it is crazy how much we are building in this area because of how many people are moving to the area.